Bronco building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver.
Time for some Mile High Thunder. Please welcome your Denver Broncos.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward, same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long.
60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and, Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he will score! Evan Ingram, touchdown Denver. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So, Greg, the Titans, this is one of those resets. Start over, 3-14 a year ago. You get the #1 overall pick, and now you've got a quarterback you hope can be your man of the future.
Mike, I'm not sitting here and saying I knew he was going to be the first overall pick, but I'll tell you what, Last year, week 1, I went down, proud Miami alum, to support them down in the swamp versus the Florida Gators. And I got to see Cam Ward play for the first time live. I walked out. I'm not saying I thought he was going to be the #1 overall pick and Heisman Trophy finalist. But I'll tell you, there's just a magic to his game. There's an ease, there's a composure, and everyone you talk to, he is the best leader. He changed the culture down in Miami, so now can he do it again with the Tennessee Titans team that's fallen on some hard times? Can they get back to competing in a division that's there for the taking?
Incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, looked like he may have a seam for a moment. Is taken down after a solid return. But Greg, the Broncos, they were that one team that kept building all year last year, getting to 10-7, making their first playoff appearance since winning Super Bowl 50. After 7 years sub-500, quarterback and coach, they got a combo, and maybe it's the Broncos' time.
Well, how many times have we seen this play out across the league, Mike? If you have a coach, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And it looks like the Denver Broncos obviously have their coach in Sean Payton, and it looks like they have their quarterback coordination of the future. So pretty impressive turnaround. Now can they get over that next hump? Can they not only be a playoff caliber team, but can they make a run in what's a very competitive AFC?
3rd and long. Play action now. It's Hicks. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3.
Come on.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Titans.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end of punt club. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
3rd and goal. They send Ridley in motion. Now Ward on 3rd and goal. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Nix, got to throw it here on first down. He connects with Mims. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Let's go now.
Play action. Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. And for Cam Ward, the first overall selection in April, career touchdown pass number 1. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Now, faking the give. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This is first in the NFL. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. From the 35, it's first and 10. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a league, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafting at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule. And that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple of years. So as bad as things feel if you're Jacksonville and Tennessee,
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title. But you have to remember, two other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. So the question is, are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas City?
You know, it sounds crazy. When you mentioned it's 9 in a row, you think, oh, they're just going to continue to run away with it. But I'm actually fascinated by this division. I think LA and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City, maybe than there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league. So until someone beats them, you'd be crazy to not pick Kansas City. But last year it was a 4-game and a 5-game spread between them. I think this year, come down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
No, Greg, I'm thinking if I'm a fan or even in the front office for the Chargers or the Broncos or the Raiders, do I build my team to try to knock off the king of the hill? Because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point. It's really fascinating to dive into. And while I won't necessarily build my roster to just beat Kansas City or to just beat whoever you view as the top team in the division, you do want to find some commonalities among your 3 division opponents and make sure you are built to play within your division. That's 6 of the 17 now. Winning the division will get you home playoff games. There's a lot on the line when you win your division and compete for that title. So, yes, every team has to build their roster. If you have a bunch of really good quarterbacks, you better be able to rush the passer and play pass coverage. If you're playing a lot of ground and pound, big running backs, you better be really good on the inside in defense and be able to defend the run. So there's themes across every division, and the teams that are built to compete within the division are usually the teams that find themselves in the playoffs.
That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And the look is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and 1.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Next, from the gun, on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Throwing. Nix. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. That ball hits your hands at this level. You've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
One final throw before the break. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for
a big hole inside the 20. And he will score. R.J. Harvey took down Denver. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are some of the top of mind for you as we start 2025?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player. He was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better.
Oh, a loose ball. Looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did so. Tennessee keeps the ball. Second down, here's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st and 10, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Let's go now.
In motion, Okonkwo. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Short one there to Okonkwo. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was left over from the Rams. He's healthy. He's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick on the New York Jets.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
It's another Denver Broncos.
Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the
This
36
a
yard
must
line.
stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The Broncos field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Jim Radike now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough year.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Titans 1st down.
Out of the gun, Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go.
1st down, Titans.
19.
They send Ridley in motion. On 1st down, Ward. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Tennessee.
Throwing again is Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Elikioman. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They snap it to Ward. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A run once more, that's Harvey. the hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Harvey. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Broncos.
A run with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the Titans' 29-yard line.
Here's Harvey. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one. But they're going to need to convert on third down.
15-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
Play action now. It's next. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock to stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. Third down and 9. To throw is Ward. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
Here's Ward. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jonathan Cooper working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few. Like Tupac, I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the Pull up the Moreland, bro. We at which team? What's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s hard. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made it on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
pull up the Moreland, bro. We at which team? What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, homie, come on.
Hit Cat on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no prayer, no prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna give one of them sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes. They talking about what's happening?
Hey, we just pulled up the border, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a Carlo. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, bring it now. It's a reach out, so better take out, ugly. Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load up a I'm go the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, defeat in the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a door with the drive and a vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to when sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cuts are carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We stick with the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Ducked and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing, they'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare
warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for life.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bring I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the family, I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine, they telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel patty, got whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about the flood out.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in. I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
Get
Yeah.
better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better.